Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. We're going to go ahead and get back in here. Okay, so we're waiting one more turn on this. Now, we're thinking about going for either Vampire Counts or Bretonia. And I think I'm actually going to go for Bretonia. Because if I go for Vampire Counts, I'm going to have to walk over all of these properties. And that's going to make people mad. And they're doing a pretty good job of containing the Vampire Counts right now. You know, they've got them blocked off over here, over here. Some of the interesting landmark buildings are still under Empire control. Ostermark has that one. Sterling has this one. So, I kind of don't want to piss them off too much by walking over there. Also, I'd be really far off sides. So my army would be way over here. And I'm still at war with the Beastmen, technically. We haven't seen them yet. But we've already seen that the Greenskins just send their whole army past everybody and come straight at me. The Beastmen could do that. We don't know. So, and Karl doesn't have, or Leon Core doesn't have any alliances with anybody over here yet. So I think we could just sneak in here and get Paravon and grab some of this stuff. We'd be a little bit closer to home. And yeah, I think that's just a better way to go. Because you always want to try to, when you're expanding, do contiguous stuff. Like, I don't want to just have some properties, like, way over here. If I manage to take the vampires, I don't want stuff just over here and then stuff over here, but I don't have anything in between. Because, obviously, if I go hostile, we just have a multi-war front. We don't want that. Or a multi-front war, I should say. Okay, so, anyways, we're going ahead and we're getting the tavern because the tavern allows me to hire... allows me to hire spearmen, crossbowmen, and free company militia if I want those. Probably don't. And that's almost exactly what the rally field will let me hire. So I'm doing that instead of the rally field. We'll put the rally field on hold. I could have just waited on it also just because, I mean, it's doing -10 growth. We're not going to be using it at all. I guess we could hire swordsmen with it, but if we're going for Bretonia, we want more spears. So I went ahead and cleaned out a lot of this, and we're going to be ready to get 5 archers, 4 mortars. Well, 5 archers put us at 5 archers and 3 mortars right now. And we might get rid of a couple more swordsmen and grab like 2 or 3 spears. Because obviously when you're messing with Bretonia, they're going to have a lot of horses and things like that, so... Anyways, that's what I think we're going to go for here. So it's a little spicy, a little different. Usually I deal with either Midland or Marienburg early on and expand north, but because of this new diplomacy system, I think I want to pass on that. Okay. I mean, they're starting to...
Ready? Welcome. Friends of the
I still own it. I mean, I wouldn't mind owning the random Skaven. And we're not technically at war with Sylvania yet either, although maybe. Okay, and we're going to get armor in a couple of turns. Alright. Now, so I might get rid of a couple of swordsmen, and I don't want to do it yet just in case... Like Beastmen roll up with like a 20 stack or something. I want to be able to fight. Now, if we confederate with Tabelheim, then we'll take another look at Degs, and we'll have some more contiguous space. But in general, you don't want to fight the Elector Counts. Like I say, if you do declare war on them, you get like -7 Imperial Authority or something, which creates all sorts of issues. Recruiting surplus for sure.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Hopefully my units aren't going to come in injured. Okay, so we wanted 3 mortars. Do that first. I think 3 is sufficient. There's a possibility we might want 4. And we'll go ahead and change this over to recruitment for next turn. Just trying to get as much public order as I could up here. There's still a lot of corruption. There's a lot of Skaven here somewhere. We're gonna have to get one of those Skaven buildings. How expensive are those? They're not that expensive. They take several turns. They're not, it's only 6 turns now. Oh, that's because I have that that thing, which gives us reduces the time. Okay, I think we've got to get rid of this and get this Skaven building and get that out of there before they like bomb us or do something nefarious. Is that province wide or just region? I think if they had it anywhere, they'd have it in the capital. It's just province-wide. Oh, that also gives minus 50% from corruption, public order, so that's actually pretty decent. Okay. So get mortars, nothing else we need to do here. And we should be able to hire 5 next time, so just 5 archers. That should probably do it. I mean, one halberdier, and then we can just use swords to hold up the cavalry. That's not the best, but we have some strong cavalry too. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna chill on that one. I think there are any more diplomacy things.
Sigma's whip by Sigma's will. Come in peace.
Are we deteriorating?
What? Greetings in Sigmar's name. No. Aha! Now then, Manlin, what brings you nigh?
All right.
So,
now we'll have to see how fast those mortars can take down these walls. We might need... I don't remember if we need 3 or 4. Maybe we just get a 4th one and just go with 5 archers instead of 6. Because I need to make sure that those walls come down, or those towers come down quickly. And mortars are very, very good on sieges. Pretty good against like low-level Bretonnia anyways. They do have a lot of horses, but they also will have a decent chunk of infantry typically. Ooh, okay. Oh, I don't have the Imperial Authority. I'm 995, are you kidding me? What does side with that mean? Does that mean I go to war? I don't have military alliance with him. He's declined it, so... So he declared war on Averland. Guess I could do nothing. So I get +1 with Golden Order if I do nothing also, but I lose with a Verland, 1 fealty with a Verland if I do nothing. Side with a Verland, war declared. Oh, okay, it does say that. War declared on a Verland, war declared on that. Okay, so I think we got to do nothing, because I don't want to get wrapped up in one of these wars. I think it's really going to hurt my Imperial Authority if I do get wrapped up. I think if I declare that war, it's gonna hurt my Imperial authority, I believe. If it didn't, that'd be nice, because then I could just go down there and kill him without having to take that penalty. If I didn't have the penalties, I'd be killing all these little minor states right now. As soon as I got mortars, that's typically what I would do in the past. It's just, you know, deal with Midland and Marienburg and just kill everyone around me, beat them into submission with the ones that don't like us. But they all start coming after you. Like, it starts getting pretty crazy if you declare too many wars. So I think we just do nothing here.
Prince and Emperor.
Alright, and so I think I want to go with that 4th mortar. Okay, so we can hire 5. Okay, what is deal with having a bunch of swords?
Ready.
Okay, so we want to be like right here so we can 100% attack Montfort next turn.
Now. That is my right by Sigmar's crown.
Okay, so we'll do one more mortar. I kind of wanted 1 pistolier, but that's just kind of like to be cute. I don't think we really need that. They're going to have to come to us anyways because of the mortars. Okay, we'll just do it that way. Do we want a handgunner? Nah. This is just the siege squad here, pretty much. Okay. Okay, so they do like those recent events. Verland's not gonna like it. We did have pretty high stuff with them, but yeah, now they're not gonna. We are accumulating quite a bit of money here. It's a Night's Watch, Ubersreich, okay. Actually, do I want to put... I'm not sure if I want to level this up all the way or not, because I kind of want walls to protect this, because this is where that special building's going to go. I would really like a Witch Hunter. Okay, so that's region-wide Skaven corruptions. That's not going to detect it in my capital. But it's still worth. Okay. And then... I guess I thought we upgraded these last time. I guess we were thinking about it. We should probably go ahead and upgrade those. And then... at least 1 tier. And then do I just get rid of this and throw down either a tavern... I need something to get great swords, but this would pay for itself in 16 turns if I upgrade that. Am I gonna need another building in 16 turns? I need this. It's possible we get to tier 4. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If we sell it, we probably just need it for like 7 turns if we end up selling it later. Okay, so we'll do it that way. I guess public order is going to be an issue here as soon as I leave, because right now my characters are 10. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, because we don't need great... Because the this thing allows us to hire most of the state troops we need, just the spears with shields and the crossbowmen. I think we made a mistake doing this one. So I think we'll just put public order here. So we lost 400 gold on that. Normally you would need that. You would need at least a tier 2 barracks, but because they changed around and you can hire like some pretty good quality state troops on the public order building, you should probably just go with the public order building. Like, the only reason we would need it, that the barracks, is to get to tier 3 so that we can get great swords and things like that, but we don't particularly need the great swords yet. They are nice, but they are expensive, and upgrading that building is expensive, and we'd have to put it in a tier 3 town. And I'd rather spend my money right now just upgrading my infrastructure and, you know, going for the mortars. And then just have enough money to get the demigriffs. If I have to choose between great swords and demigriffs, I'm going demigriffs in the mid game. The great swords are nice, but our normal swordsmen are serviceable, and we have a lot of upgrades on them. We have the 10 extra armor. They're 4250. Great swords don't get very good bonuses from techs and skills. They do AoE damage, and they have heavy armor piercing, so they are solid, and we do want them later. But the upgrade there between like a swordsman and a great sword is not nearly as much as like an upgrade between an Empire Knight and a demigriff, or having mortars, period, or other things that are going to cost us money. Now, this is going to cost more having 4 of these. It is going to be 30% more when we get that one thing at level 15, but it doesn't matter. They're so cheap anyways. They're like 400 gold.
So,
okay. All right, now we're going to have to take Montfort. We're going to have decent stuff. But we're going to do it. How much movement do we have here? Okay, so we're going to have to just occupy. We can't loot and occupy. Alright, are they at war with anyone? We'll see if anyone will pay us. Make sure they're not allied. Okay, so Karen might bro up with us if we fight them. Okay, so join war against Baston. Let's get it. Well, do I want an aggro? I mean, I could kill the dwarfs too. This little mountain pass is so gerrymandered though. Like these two, and then the third area is Marienburg, which we're not going to be able to get for a while. We'll just see if they pay us. The diplomacy does seem a bit harsher than usual early on, which is good. Diplomacy with Empire, if it's difficult to balance, because if it's too strong, you can start snowballing real fast. Alright.
No peace, just war.
Okay. So what are they? They don't have that much. Knights Errant. Okay, we gotta kind of watch out for those. These are stronger than ours, sort of. They don't have sweeping attack. Oh, they are great sword. Yeah, they do have sweeping attacks. Anytime it's a great sword, they do AoE attacks. Even if it's not written, they do AoE attacks. So you gotta watch out for that. So that means they beat normal swords pretty hard, usually. So you always got to look at those great swords and see what's up with that. Now, I don't know the exact calculations on that. They don't do like whatever their damage is times 3 to 3 people in front of them. I think it gets split up and they get a certain percentage increase. I'm not 100%. Games Workshop's not, or Creative Assembly is not forthcoming with some of those stats and kind of the physics of how that works. But they shred infantry. That's basically how it works. So big blobs of infantry, they're going to do a lot more damage than it would seem based on just their stat line. Okay, so we're going to put these up here. Mortars are pound for pound one of the best artillery pieces in the game. Skaven catapults are better, but these are still really good. Very high arcing shot. Not super accurate. That's why, you know, I kind of want 4 of them to make sure we take these towers out quickly. But, okay, so we're going to put these up here. And it is going to be hard to take out that gate. It would be nice to have, like, one great cannon. We can't get those yet, but one great cannon just to knock out gates and walls. But we're just going to thin them out really hard and then just climb the walls. And we're going to hope that they just focus fire Karl. Specifically, maybe the wizard, but Probably Karl, because he has missile resist, and we can heal him up with the wizard.
Sigma commands! Cannons fire!
Quick march! Move out! Formation! March!
We're just gonna have Karl just kind of run.
Moving now!
We'll run around here.
Moving faster! Take the ground! At speed!
Man, that is taking a while. Okay, yeah, Skaven catapults are way better at crushing these things. Now, when we miss, it's still going to hit some of their stuff. A little bit over there. Oh, we are going to need some great cannons. I wonder... Oh, I could do... Make them more accurate if I do that. Should have done that earlier. We don't have as many, like, bonus ammo things as the Plague Claws either.
Shoot!
Actually, let's just fire on these.
Forward! Manual's aim, we're ready!
These do have a super high arcing shot, though.
What do you need? Unlock formation! Take aim! Find your targets!
these foot squires out of there if we can. Wait, what is taking so much damage? Or they cast a spell on me or something? If they run out of ammo, we gotta... Okay, we might come in over here. Did they... Oh, they tricked him into coming down here. Dang it, get up there.
Very well! This is my command! Take position! My rule is absolute! Now! Charge! For the Empire! Look out! Spell! All things must wither! Like Almaraz! War! Prepare for combat! Karl Franz! That's an order! Prepare for combat! Reichsguard Knights!
Yeah, they're not gonna let me just go over there and get that tower. It looks like everyone did start at full health this time. So it must just be if you're injured, then it gets weird.
I will not
But-
stand idle! By Ulrich's wrath! My subjects call! Prepare for combat!
Are these fresh battle pilgrims? For real. Where did they get all these units? I've already killed so many.
Ready to serve! We serve the Emperor!
Why is this guy not firing? Oh, he's firing a little bit.
No lingering! For the Emperor!
Attack!
Swordsman! Prepare for combat! By Ulrich's wrath!
Swordsmen! Prepare for combat! us?
Guess I could have had them on this door the whole time. I mean, they do, like, almost literally no damage to those doors, though.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay, well, maybe they nerfed the mortars a little bit from what I remember.
Prepare for combat! Obey! Sir! Ready! Yes! Dothendor, I invoke thee! To arms, men!
Yeah, that Lord thing is tearing me up over here.
War! Yes, General! Sir! Swordsman! Moving now! Sir! We obey! What do you bid? Take position! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Alright, let's force them down off of this wall.
Swordsman!
God, I forgot these horses are gonna come. What kind of horses are they? Get mounted yeomen?
Halberdiers! For the Emperor! To battle! Sigmar calls! Now! The Empire endures! For Altdorf! No lingering! See to it! Eager! Channeling Gaia! Swordsmen! For Heldenhammer! Sigmar calls! They are using fleet!
Yeah, it does basically no
Ready
damage.
for war! For Heldenhammer! Swordsmen! Sigmar! Wah! Reichsguard! At speed! No lingering! For Heldenhammer! Swordsman! Attack! Yes, General! No lingering! War! At speed! We serve the Emperor! Lay them! That's an order! Our weapons are yours! Taking position!
A little bit trickier than I thought it was gonna be. To be honest.
Sage wizard! Power of life! Swordsman! At battle!
What are those? Mounted yeomen. Okay.
Reichsguard Knights! Bring them to their Get them!
Those mounted yeomen are
We
gonna.
serve the Emperor!
We have silver shields on these Reichsguard. Yeah, so they're pretty
For the
pretty impervious
Emperor!
to these little dinky missile
Prepare
damage
for combat!
things here.
Sigmar! Go! To battle! Swordsmen! Formation, march!
These guys should be able to sit here and just
We are
wear them out.
Sigmar's
I hope.
heirs! Charge! This is my command! Swordsman! Sigmar calls!
How are we looking? Are they still tired? They're winded. But
To me, men! At speed! Reichsguard Knights! War! Soldiers of the Empire! Swordsman! Now! Throw
guess I can bring these guys in just for kicks.
Taking position. No lingering.
Do not go over the walls, guys.
Quickly.
Come through the gate.
Ready for war.
Kill the soldiers! Our leech lord demands!
What is this thing? How does it not die? I guess I gotta leave, send these guys back over here and try to continue to clean this out. No, do not go up the... Why are you going up the walls? Stop.
Taking
Right
position.
here. Hello.
What? Ah! My rule is absolute. Obey. Yes, General. Sigmar calls. We are Sigmar's heirs. Reichsguard Knights. Moving now. No lingering. Missiles at the ready. Swordsmen. Shields up. Get them. Onwards! Halberdiers! For the Warhammer! To arms, men! Charge! Ready! Swordsman! For friends! Go! Formation! March! No lingering!
We can get around and flank them, maybe.
Karl Franz! For Heldenhammer!
Is this guy on a mount? Yeah. Okay.
Attack! Slay all the commoners! Take the ground! Moving now! Attack! For Heldenhammer! Formation, march! Take the ground! Sigma calls! Swordsman! Ready! Sigma calls! Swordsmen! The Empire endures! Go! Fight for France! Reichsguard! Yes, sir! Quickly! Glory to the Empire! Feel life flow! Show us the foe! Battle wizards! Swiftly! Reichsguard Knights!
How are these mounted yeomen not just getting, like, slaughtered? I have 98 charge bonus. We're gonna have to roll over here, I think. Are there any more? There's no reserve. We're gonna have to roll over here just for the leadership, I think.
Crossbowmen! We obey! Go!
Yeah, I don't know how these mounted yeomen are holding up as well as they are.
Sigma! Yes, General! We serve France!
I mean, can I just push through these guys? I should have a lot more weight.
Take the ground! Yes, sir! Quickly! To battle! Moving now! At speed!
We're just backing them up. We get a better surround on them.
We obey! For the Emperor! Take the ground! In the name of the twin-tailed comet! Reichsguard! Taking position! No lingering! My subjects call! Very well! See to it! The Empire endures! Ready! Take the ground! My knights bow! Reichsguard! Sir!
Where are the battle pilgrims? There's like a couple of them left over here. Jeez. Oh, I'm glad I got 4 mortars. I don't think I could have done that with 3. How many I mean, they killed like 200 something each. They just had a lot of units, I guess. Just used to that Skaven, Skaven's definitely superior on sieges with their artillery units, but Empire's still like still pretty legit. It's one of the better ones. What? Who's still alive? It's just one of these clowns over here that we just cannot kill for some reason. It's this dude.
Ready for war! The Empire injured!
Unbreakable units are annoying. This one guy. I guess there's two. And our units are like very tired, exhausted. He's like, I got this, man. That was a spot. I mean, great swords climbing up there would have been nice to hack through those infantry. I thought we were going to be able to kill a lot more. I think they've dialed back the crossbowmen a little bit and the mortars. Maybe. You don't have any like siege heroes though. Oh, I forgot to change the mode on this. Sorry about that. Hold on, I'll change it after this. Hopefully that wasn't... I have my camera there from League. I forgot to change the camera and the little thing down in the bottom. Sorry about that. I just noticed. So hopefully that didn't block out too much for you. You go ahead and change that real quick. Alright, there we go. I guess you only get the replenishment if it's against other Empire when you sack.
Men, we must attack. Bring me to my men.
We need to get some replenishment. Our replenishment is not good. Leadership aura. Imperial gunnery. Yeah, 10% extra ammo is a big deal. Oh, nice. We did get one of those. I was kind of hoping we'd inherit one of those. What was a Grand Master? General of the Empire. So he's not a huntsman. Okay, I thought they were the same thing as a huntsman general. Temple of Sigmar, but what is the Temple of Sigmar? Tier 4. Okay. That guy in the past has not been that great. They may have buffed him some, but the Fanatic dude's not. Okay, so we don't need this, but I do like this just because I can hire one of these guys, or maybe even two of them for free, or like I don't have to invest in the building, and I definitely want those. Okay. Weapon master. Okay, so they don't matter that much. Guess we'll go for poison attacks as a nice little debuff.
Let us forge our faith.
And then... I don't know what the other dude is. Is that like for artillery or something? I'm not sure. I'm kind of curious. I'll have to look that up. He doesn't even do missile damage. Sure. I mean, it's not the greatest bonus, but I just need to go ahead and get both of them. Just so we can get them online, get them going. So I'm going to have to sell these. I'm going to choose to sell them. Make a little money. And then we can get, like, some iron. Swordsman, great swords, and knights. 2 ranks. I forgot it does give flat money, too, which is pretty nice. Okay, and we'll take the taxation off just to save a little bit on public order. And how strong is Bastogne? Is that their only army? Yeah, that's their only army. Okay. So it should be able to take the capital.
I command here.
This guy... we definitely want regrowth. Upgrade regrowth is 23. God, it's so expensive. It does replenish a lot of hit points, but it is very expensive. I remember it used to be like 12 before they started nerfing life magic really hard. It used to be 12 with no penalty. Now it's like you do 25% less damage. It does give you back a lot of vigor, which is nice, but the magic is very expensive. Now, Dwellers is very nice early on, and you don't have to get multiple points into it because I guess we'll go ahead and get a Dwellers also. It doesn't do any extra damage if you overcast it. It just increases the slow amount. Okay.
Summon the Elector Counts.
And these guys...
What do you require? There is power within prayer. I am Prince and Emperor.
A bit less on the front line. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and combine these.
Bring me to my men.
Oof. That's definitely a pretty weak front line.
I command here.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to spend money just rehiring new units because we just don't have any replenishment. Just hope our elite units don't get that banged up. Now this guy has the bonus, so he's got the 25% physical resist now. Missile resist, yeah, so he's in a good spot because he just hit level 7.
Summon the Elector
Okay.
Counts.
Alright, so that's all good. What were we? We're gonna get... Okay. I think we're just gonna get a tavern here, right? Help out with the public order. Now, I think we just go for tier 4 here. We could go for tier 3 in some of these other places, but... And it is a little risky. Once again, you know, I know there'll be someone's like, put up the walls right now! But it costs 2 growth to do that. And it would cost like an extra 5,000 or 6,000 gold to do that as well. So we're just going to risk it since we're not currently at war with anyone around us by not getting those walls. Is it a risk? Yes, that's what risk means. But we're going to hit our growth faster if they don't attack us, and we're going to
I am Prince and Emperor.
and we're going to save enough money so we can actually buy those buildings. So remember, it is expensive. Like these tier 4 things with Altdorf's no joke. I mean, it's 4,000 for that. I still have to update this twice, which is going to be 10,000, so that's 14,000, and then I have to get both of these, which is another 10, so I need 24,000 to get to Demigryphs off of that. And that's not even including getting this one or this one. Like, you know, especially on Legendary, it's stuff is very expensive. Okay. Oh, we did get a lot of prestige for that.
Who calls?
Okay. So we're gonna roll the dice on those. This place is gonna go down eventually. We're just gonna hold it as long as we can and then just let it fail. Hopefully chaos just takes it and burns it. Just fine. I mean, we've made some money off of it over time.
Bring me to my men.
This vampiric spread's not good.
I command here.
Definitely not good for business. Okay, do I want to be able to overcast this? Greater effect on replenishment. I don't know how much that is. It's 30 seconds either way. I guess we'll just do magical reserves. Okay.
Ready.
Can we hit him? We can't hit him in one turn.
The Empire.
I wish I knew where the beastmen were. We just don't know.
What you ask is impossible.
I see no other option. Ready. A time to heal. Summon the Elector Counts. Is it
Yeah, that's a lot of extra healing. That's nice. Now, I wonder if it goes up even more. I don't think you can double stack the healing, but maybe you can. Come on, where's my...
Absolutely not.
Bro.
The Empire. Shield of faith. Now. I am
Yeah, it does
Prince
not double
and
stack, so just
Emperor.
one of them. But still, I want to level both of them up, so I'll put one in. Ideally, have one of those in every army that I'd take, but okay. So I guess iron and weaving house. Now beastmen could come up and burn that in a little bit, which would be annoying, but
Yes.
okay. And those guys are pretty decent on siege too. I mean, they just climb up and just beat stuff down. They got a lot of armor.
Sigma's will. By Sigma's will. Come in peace.
Okay.
Now. Greetings in Sigmar's name. Of course.
Okay, so now that I have a tougher army, then they're willing to throw me a little cash. Come to the negotiating table a little bit more.
Short-sighted.
How does Leoncoeur feel? Oh, he doesn't care that we're killing the other Bretonians. Good. It's my boy. That lord was talking trash about you anyways, man. You want him gone.
Bring me to my men.
Can't let that stand. Okay. pretty funny. Alright. We got nothing too special going on. I was like, why is this glowing? Because we can upgrade the other buildings, I suppose. Okay. Alright, we'll get back at it next time. I'm going to go ahead and we'll start off with this fight. I think we should be able to do it. Yeah. So we'll start off completing that, and then we will see where we want to go from there. Now, these guys are real spooky, and I believe he starts with one of the green swirl things, Claw of Nagash, and that's the special one. The Nagash thing. Those things are rough, so I probably do not want to mess with him early. Although, like, the vampirism spreading over here is going to cause some problems. We could get one of those anti-Skaven things here. There's no Skaven activity here. But we could do that, and that would cut the public order problem in half. Right here, that's a lot of Skaven. There's like 2... Or no, it's going down to 0 Skaven now. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of weird event. Does that mean I should cancel this? I don't know. Getting... reducing the public order from corruption is probably a good thing. Does it give Untainted as well? It's 1 Untainted. Okay, anyways, we'll get back at it next episode, so thank you very much for tuning in, as always. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. We can set that up, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.